The following program may contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Greetings everyone from the boardwalk in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Welcome to CCL Summer Madness Day 3. I'm Eddie Mack with the CCL Champions League alongside CCL founder D-Wall and TW's MTV HKK. Perhaps virtual wrestling's only last counselor.
And best.
Virtual wrestling's last real commentator. Yes, I am. But anyway, no kidding. We're talking about serious business right here because Diana Diamond's coming out, and I said this one in her last match. If you did not see her match with Sakura Hagiwara in episode 3 of the Queens of Wrestling Championship Tournament, do yourself a favor after you watch this, and go back and watch that match.
Well, that match was certainly one for the ages, D-Wall.
There's a reason why Diana is as of a legendary caliber as she is, and why Sakura is getting to that point because of matches like that. But in this match, she has to worry about 3 others that are looking to go forward in the Summer Madness tournament, and here's one of them now, Cassandra Nova.
Actually, D-Wall, we're into the wild card round. Everything's going on from here.
Yeah, so. Yeah, that means whoever wins this goes on, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Is like she has to worry about. She doesn't have to worry about her loss in the Queens of Wrestling tournament because if she wins here, she gets closer to a CCL women's title shot.
By the way, it will be easy because the winner of this gets Christy Montero in the quarterfinals. Yeah.
That's not an easy feat to defeat Christy, who's looking to become women's champion for the first time in a very, very long time.
Tail tape, Cassandra Nova, 6 feet 145 from Celebration, Florida, former CCL Women's Tag Team Champion, making her 3rd Madness Tournament appearance. She'll be opposed by Diana Diamond, 5'6", 140 from Los Angeles, the current XGW All Women's Champion, former All-Star Wrestling Women's Champion, making her Madness Tournament debut.
Well, it definitely seems like these two are about to have one hell of a contest. And here we go!
You have to think Christy Montero is watching this very closely, as she should, because these are 2 tough competitors in that ring, whether you agree with Diana's status or whether you agree with Cassandra's drive to go forward in her career after the breakup of Love Hurts.
Now look at this. Diana Diamond with a side headlock now.
It would probably be in Cassandra's best interest not to go into a brawl with Diana Diamond.
Probably not.
Diana can
that shoulder block, but look at this, Cassandra.
Yeah, like I said, don't try and brawl with someone the caliber of Diana Diamond. But look at that!
Oh, first ET carry by Nova.
With the cover, 1 and no. Indeed, even I gotta admit, trying to brawl with Diana Diamond is like being PS Power trying to box with Mike Tyson.
Don't ever mention his name on this program.
Oh!
Edge 5,000 by Diana. to her. As I mentioned, everything from here on out is one-on-one. Winners advance, losers go home.
Yep, and the winners will stay. Oh God, the winners of the men's and women's tournaments will fight for the CCL World and Women's titles at Black Friday on Black Friday.
I'm trying to bring Cassandra back in, but Cassandra having none of it. And yanks her down by the hair. This is no way.
Now going for the cover.
Referee in position to see the shoulders down.
Two. Oh, only two.
Indeed, absolutely close pinfall there. But what does it say to Cassandra to get the 2 count this early on in the contest?
Oh, that is beaten. No, a little bit short of that elbow, I believe. Yeah. Just get outside, try to corner and miss. Partial leg sweep by Cassandra. Oh! Really sack the ball, kick to the spine.
And then a crossbody.
Now going for the cover. 1, 2, and no.
This is a golden opportunity for all the women in this tournament because you know Nadi's had a death grip on that women's title. And as Eddie stated in day one, if Nadi ends up winning this tournament, she gets to choose her own opponent at Black Friday.
She does.
And the same goes for Matt Phoenix as well. If Matt Phoenix wins this tournament and he's still the world champion by that point, which from what we understand may be the case, I know things can change at any time. Up, cover, crossbody.
And no, kick out at 2.5.
Yeah, as I was saying, you know, things can change at any moment in the CCL, but if Matt Phoenix, at this point it seems like it, will, if he's still the world champion, he gets to choose his own opponent if he wins the tournament. And now, here we go.
And with the crossface chicken wing.
Crossface chicken wing locked in with Cassandra Nova submit right here.
And look
at the pressure she's applying to right under that chin with that crossface.
Yeah, if you saw the Queens of Wrestling tournament, she used that move 6 times in that match with Sakura. Absolutely unreal.
The fact that Sakura could take an assault like that speaks volumes.
Yeah, same for Cassandra right here.
Massive Falcon Arrow right there as she goes for the cover again. 1, 2, and no. Kick out at 2.5, just barely getting the shoulder up.
Cassandra can't afford to get frustrated right here. She's facing a legend in Diana Diamond. She's got to take advantage right now while she has it.
Cassandra, she's measuring there.
Oh! Oh, she missed it!
Oh no, she's going for it a second time. We might have a repeat. We might have a repeat of the Queens of Wrestling tournament if this keeps up. And I don't think Cassandra can withstand as many as Sakura did, to be honest with you. But it seems like she's going to prove me wrong right here.
Oh! Big elbow as Cassandra's able to free herself. Crossface chicken wing and now Cassandra. Suplex.
Cassandra up top, but that might have, you know, Eddie, that might have been a smart move because if she missed that, whatever she was going for, it may have affected her chances of winning this match. We've seen a lot of people go up from the top rope and miss, and it costs them the match. Cassandra trying to try it again.
Big splash by Nova.
Good God, she just kicked out before even a 1 count.
Now she's going to try it again. She got it that time. All of it.
And no.
Figured one wasn't enough, so she went back up and went for another one.
Indeed, but each one of those splashes, even when they connect, takes a massive toll on the person doing it.
Oh,
nails the
look at this!
splash with the edge.
2!
No.
Oh! You have to wonder, like I said, Cassandra Nova has not been in many singles big match situations like Diana Diamond. You got to wonder if Diana's just waiting for the right moment to strike here. And Eddie, you know this as well as I do. Diana can hit that diamond cutter out of nowhere. Cassandra has to be careful here and keep the pressure on her.
She has to wear that diamond cutter at all times.
But if she keeps like I was going to say, Eddie, if she keeps the pressure on her, she may not be able to hit the diamond cutter. She's going back up to the top rope. Taking too much time, and that's what I talked about earlier. Took a little bit too much time to prepare herself on that top rope, and Diana laid in wait for her. Like I said, just like I said. 1, 2, yeah.
Set and match.
That's that inexperience that Diana took advantage of. Cassandra took a little bit too much time hesitating on the top rope, and Diana, being the veteran that she is, the champion that she currently is, took complete advantage of that and got the victory.
Not only that, but constantly going for that splash over and over again, you had to think Diana was eventually going to catch her in the act.
Yep.
And guess what we're getting in the quarterfinals, guys?
Yeah, we're getting
a first time ever.
Yeah.
First time ever.
And not to take any spotlight away from this, but it is, and you may want to agree with me or not, Eddie. This is a Queens of Wrestling style match we're getting in the quarterfinals between Christy and Diana for the first time ever.
Oh my God, yeah.
That is the honest truth. And one of those two legendary women's wrestlers are going to be going on to the semifinals.
And one's going over.
And that's a sad state of affairs, to be honest with you. I think both of those women could honestly headline for the women's title at any point.
Diana hit the diamond cutter after Cassandra missed the splash. And the reigning XGW Women's Champion moves on.
Certainly impressive.
Christy better be ready for Diana because she is determined to win this tournament. But you could say the same thing about Christy Montero, who's never won it either.
That is going to be a blockbuster in the quarterfinals, guys.
Congratulations to Diana Diamond, though. Massive victory here tonight.
Yep.
Why should you watch TPGW? Here's why.
We are back. This is CCL Summer Madness. A look now at the brackets. Just a few moments ago, Diana Diamond moving on over Cassandra Nova. She'll face Christy Montero in the quarterfinals. The other wildcard bouts will see Black Widow, Sophia Stark, and let's pay way too fast here. Blake Carnes will
It was Wonder Woman and Brittni Wolf.
Yeah, we'll see that a little later. On the men's side, it will be the Great D and Nitro. We will see that also a little later tonight. Riley Wells will play Carnage. Gregory Black and Extreme Sony, and the Scouts, featuring one half of the world.
Good God, look at this man.
Tag team champions, yes, that.
Oh, boy.
That's Blake Wilson. That's Blake the Forward,
Sherman Samson. Sherman Samson has been a man on a relentless hunt for the world title that he feels he should have had a long time ago. And honestly, you know, I understand going after, you know, the world title and everything and a relentless pursuit, but at the same time I also can understand how other people are feeling with the fact of how he's going about doing it.
Well, nonetheless, this matchup is underway, and guys, we got a new person on commentary here with us. Welcome, everybody's favorite mama's boy, Mr. SRH.
Damn.
We will welcome him.
Hey, MTG, what does the FB stand for there? Mystic Angels, tiny bitch, or what?
Well. In any event, can we get back to the point that Sherman Samson has pretty much blindsided one of the most dangerous men in all of CCL?
He saw it coming. He took his foot off, but he still didn't have time to react. He steps coming.
And then he just gave him a vicious clothesline right off the bat.
And Myers under the 8 ball, if you will.
Dude, look at this.
And Myers.
Oh!
Oh no.
He's mad.
One thing you don't want to do is make. I'm gonna say one thing you don't want to do is make Blade Myers upset, but at the same time, if you've already jumped him from behind, you kind of already have an advantage over him.
You probably also have the death.
And he's probably already upset.
Yeah.
I'd be upset too if I hit the barricade like that.
I would not want to be Sherman Samson after this match is over. Because either Blade's going to probably seek out his revenge, which he has had a history of doing, or he's going to get Austin Bane to do it.
By the way,
Or better yet, no. Let me correct that before I get killed by Blade Myers. Austin Bane will do it anyway.
Blade tells me Blade Myers is going to kill you anyway, Duval.
by the way, I should point this out. Austin Bane gets the winner.
Oh God! He bit him.
Yeah. Do you think Blade cares? No. I'll repeat that for the West Coast viewers. No. And yes, Eddie said it right. Austin Bane does get the winner of this match.
We could see the tag team.
If you're going to say it for the West Coast viewers, you got to say it 3 hours behind. But that's beside the point.
Wow. Yeah, and Mr. SRH has no idea what to think right now. He's absolutely speechless seeing this beatdown right now.
Oh, it's kind of hard to talk when you have mic issues.
Yeah, and it's also hard to talk when these two just want to beat the crap out of each other.
No kidding.
As they are doing right now.
Oh God, he's biting him again!
I think he's biting him in the afro.
Hey, isn't the old saying you touch the fro, you gotta go? Or does that not apply to
I don't think it
Sherman
applies to Sherman. I think it applies to somebody or some people that are not here at the moment.
It only applies to Duff Funk, Swift Funk, and people who are everybody's favorite mama's boy. And look at this, he's going up to the top rope now. Moonsault!
Jesus! Into the cover.
1, 2. No.
Can we? Two things. One, I know a lot of people don't like Sherman's attitude, and there's a justifiable reason to say that. But a lot of people seem to forget how athletic and how talented Sherman is.
Oh! What?
Yeah, Blade just looked at him and he just said, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?"
Blade taking full advantage now.
And now Blade trying to make a comeback. He's trying to make a comeback.
Look at him rip back on the face there.
Yeah, he's got his fingers in his mouth and he's ripping his head, trying to rip his head off by his mouth.
He's trying to rip his eyes out. What?
Dude, his hands are so big, he's got his fingers in his eyes, nose, and mouth all at the same time. Can we point that out? That is scary. And I am glad I am at this table and not in that ring.
Oh, that belly.
Something I did not mention, Mr. SRH. I'm not trying to say anything, but I'm that needed head caved his face in. But the other thing I think is that MTB is trying to rub it in your face that your mom lost in the Queens of Wrestling tournament and that Mystic Angel's moving on. I think he's trying to rub that in your face and he's not saying it directly to your face. Just point that out.
Just pointing that out. Just pointing it out. Of course he was right.
Wait a minute.
All he really has. If that's the most that he has on me, then that says more about him than me.
That and most WFS women have already jumped ship to TPGW.
Also point out the fact one more time that we got a bleeder!
We got a bleeder.
Jesus! And Sherman's head may have ended up at the top of the stage right there.
1, 2. How?
Another thing that people may seem to have forgotten with Sherman's new attitude is how much heart this guy has. This guy can move. This guy can wrestle for a good hour, 2 hours, 3 hours if he feels like it. Many people may not like Sherman's attitude, but you have to respect the ability and talent that this man has had for so many years. And the only thing that he's wanted since coming to CCL is to have those talents recognized as the world champion, and he feels like he hasn't gotten those opportunities.
Oh! He may not get his opportunity after a vicious suplex like that.
Yeah.
Right on the top of his head.
I think Blade just took the opportunity to drive Sherman's head into the floor, and that padding, there's barely, the only reason. Yeah, because, well, the only.
Wait a minute.
The only reason we have padding is because the State Athletic Commission would not permit us to have this event on the boardwalk. On the padding, which is only like an inch thick.
Now you can definitely see the impact it's had. Look at the crimson mask on the face of Blade.
And that's it. Anarchy may be the key to victory, Eddie. This may have been the edge that Sherman's needed for all this time. Look how successful he's been.
Sherman has, whether we like it or not, he's built the absolute goal of his life for the last few months.
Exactly, and it all happened after he decided to shed the center of the universe thing, started to gain a bit of an edge, a bit of an attitude, and has just taken it upon himself to take a world title opportunity. And Can we also point out the fact that he's done something that very few men have been able to do, and that's not only beat Blade Myers, not only lay out Blade Myers, but leave him in a pool of his own blood on the outside of the ring.
I think the number of people that have done that in CCL I can count on one hand.
Exactly.
Well, if we know Blade Myers, he's not going to be lying down bleeding for long.
We're on the boardwalk in Atlantic City for CCL Summer Madness. A-Mac is me alongside D-Wall, MCDHAK, and everyone's favorite commentator, besides me, sorry. That's one-to-one.
We also can't forget Mr. Eddie Mack, the legendary Eddie Mack right here, ladies and gentlemen, here on CCL, the place where you can always find the top quality wrestling in virtual wrestling. And that being stated, we cannot forget, we also have everybody's favorite mama's boy here with us as well.
Also, can we point out the fact that Wonder Woman's in the ring? See, that's why you're the professional at this table, along with myself. MTB and Mr. SRH are just, they're sitting over there arguing about.
They're also here.
They're arguing about whose woman is better, and it's between his mom and his girlfriend. While we're over here trying to call a professional tournament right now, featuring the Bombshell Club.
Bombshell Club for life. Actually, Mr. D-Wall.
Hey, I'm not complaining. Look how successful they've been.
Sweet.
They have been one of the most successful groups in the past few years, and they've only been together for about 6 months.
And I feel privileged to have been co-commentating with Eddie Mack during that amazing steel cage match that they were in.
And of course, is that future shot when the Bombshell Club successfully defended the women's tag titles against Lovebirds, and with that win, woke them up. By the way,
yeah, but despite that, they're getting quite the ovation here tonight.
That's because when you ride with the Bombshell Club, you ride for life. And these fans know it. And they love
Mercedes
every minute of that ride.
by the way, it'll be Brittni Wolf that will be taking on Wonder Woman in this match. Speaking of Brittni, here she is. Brittni 5'4", 120 chicken parts unknown. Current CCL Women's Tag Team Champion, making her Madness Sherman debut, and boy oh boy, she's gonna have a challenge ahead of her in this match. The challenge is 6 feet 140 from the island of Themyscira. Former CCL Women's Champion, former UWO Women's Champion, twice the Women's Tag Team Champion, won the March Madness Tournament back in 2011.
It can make one hell of a movie as well.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Currently out on Blu-ray. Or at least,
And digital.
At least I think it is, by now. Yes.
And there we get started. Brittni, with the cross body.
Brittni doing the smart thing. She's smaller. She weighs way less, and she has way less experience. She needs to take it to Wonder Woman.
And she's also crazier than Wonder Woman. I'm just saying.
I will say this, little 5 feet down might have the right idea.
I see what you did, Don. I see what you did there.
Wonder Woman sends flying, and without her invisible jet.
Can we also point out the fact that Wonder Woman can't afford to look ahead to Queens of Wrestling in her match with Captain Marvel for the first time ever? Because that's a thing that needs to be said.
Yeah, that is a match that is happening. Wonder Woman will be taking on Captain Marvel at Queens of Wrestling 3 coming up next month.
That's right. And guys, we also can't forget the fact that Wonder Woman has to keep her focus on tonight because she's going to have the Bombshell Club to deal with as well. Got to keep eyes in the back of her head in this match. However, of course, Wonder Woman also a member of a well-established team, as we may well know.
Jesus!
Oh my Lord!
Holy crap, Spaceman Plancha!
Also, can we also point out the fact that Wonder Woman may have caused the end of Morgan Raincroft's career? Can we also point that out?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because let me explain after this pin. Yeah. For those of you who did not see Day 2 of Summer Madness in the main event, Cassandra was going for a pile driver of some sort. Wonder Woman decided to break up that pile driver, and that breakup of that pile driver ended up with Morgan landing directly on the top of her skull.
Ouch.
Wow!
I'm talking about like right on the, like straight as an arrow on the top of her head. I've never seen anything like that in my life, and we have not heard from Morgan since.
I will say this. It's been over 20. I will say this. It's been over about 24 hours.
Yeah, but here's the strange thing though, Eddie. Wouldn't you have heard something by now? If it was that serious, if it was that brutal, you would have heard some medical update by now, right?
Oh!
Jesus! She went right at the leader of the club.
That was unprovoked. Wonder Woman.
I will admit that was unprovoked because Mercedes did not do anything to Wonder Woman. I will admit that.
But at the same time, what do I always say to you, Wolf? What do I always say?
Yep. Protect yourself at all times, especially when you're in the ring with Wonder Woman.
And haven't you heard this saying, don't mess with short people because they're crazy?
I Haven't you heard the saying, don't mess with the Justice League? In theaters everywhere, November 17th, 2017.
That is a hashtag true statement. But yeah, Eddie, back to what I was saying after this pinfall. Don't you think it's strange that we have not heard any medical update on Morgan at all in 24 hours?
All I've heard is, I'll be honest, I haven't heard much is, that she's going to test, and as soon as we get a medical update, which hopefully will be sooner rather than later.
I just find that weird that.
One, two, no.
All we know is that she's not. I mean,
she's been pulled from all CCL and BCA events for at least for the time being as a precaution. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, well, she showed up at Gateway to Heaven to cost Vanessa Price the Wildcats title match at Revelations potentially, but after that we hadn't heard anything. And you gotta wonder what that means, though. You know. Yeah, right now Brittni was trying to went for the lasso of truth and got caught with a head scissors. Brittni Wolf trying to do the impossible here, and not only say that she broke up Love Hurts, but say that she beat the legendary Wonder Woman. And you got to think that Captain Marvel is watching this.
Our point is off the mark, and Wonder Woman now.
Northern Light suplex with the bridge.
I thought that was great.
Well, senior referee, I'm not as good as AJ Monahan is in the ring counting. There's a shot.
1, 2, no.
Wow.
Kicked out.
She kicked out of Stars and Stripes. Not that many can say that.
Uh-oh.
Well, it may only be a matter of time now.
I'm afraid the end might be 4 or 5 feet of dynamite. Or technically 5 or 4 of dynamite. No, wait a minute.
It's the most devastating move in 2017 in virtual wrestling. The sunset flip. Oh my God!
I would say also known as the Yoshikar.
No, also known as the Elizabeth Killer. That is confirmed.
True statement. Hashtag true statement.
It is the Elizabeth Killer. It will be known as such whenever there is a match that is a higher calls and there's a sunset flip in the ring.
I just wish the higher were here so we could be truly proud.
Let me point out for 1 second, people, not to take away from this match. Zahia is petrified and terrified of the sunset flip.
Get his girlfriend thanks to a sunset flip?
Yes, he did.
No, he lost a girlfriend thanks to
Let's go back to this. After you watch the Diana Diamond Sakura Hagiwara match from the Queens of Wrestling 3, go back.
Zahia got a date from a sunset flip.
Go back.
Lost a date when he acted like Zahia.
Go back and watch Wildcats' first fight in the Square Love match. That's when that happened. And this is when Wonder Woman gets pissed off. This is when Wonder Woman gets pissed off right here.
And Lauren Mercedes can only stand and watch what may be a pen and Amazonian execution.
Ow. Wait a minute. Oh my God, no. Oh, no.
Well, wait a minute.
Wow. Brittni was going for her bigger sister's move, the death sentence that her bigger sister Courtney uses at Wildcats Unleashed, but Wonder Woman countered it into the Wonder Cutter.
1, 2, and Wonder Woman wins the match.
And she, oh my God, we did not mention this in the entire match. That what the winner would get. Would you like to know?
Yes. Go ahead and mention it. It is an important point.
Wonder Woman taking on Natty in the quarterfinals.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Hang on, who?
Wow!
Yeah.
We told you this tournament was going to be stacked, and we already got Diana Diamond and Christy Montero. Now we got Wonder Woman and Naughty. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh God!
But back to Brittni Wolf though. She showed a lot of progression in this match, and I think Laura and Mercedes know that Brittni needs to take this loss, learn from it, grow from it, and evolve from it. Because there's not a lot of people who can say that they shared the ring with Wonder Woman.
Hey, look, there's no shame in losing to Wonder Woman. A lot of people have lost to Wonder Woman. Even the best in CCL have been beaten by Wonder Woman.
The important thing is to learn and grow from the experience of being in the ring with Wonder Woman. That's what Brittni Wolf has to do. Being the most inexperienced member of the Bombshell Club, she's got to learn from this.
I thought Brittni,
but not only was she the most inexperienced, but she also took it to Wonder Woman.
And that is a good
almost getting a win.
That is a hashtag true statement. There's the Elizabeth Killer that almost got her the win, just like it got Mimi the Date with Zaya at First Light. But there's the Wonder Cutter that ended the match.
Indeed, hitting the Wonder Cutter like snapping the neck of Maxwell Lord on a bad OMAC day.
Yep. And she's going on to face Naughty in the next round, and if she hits that on Captain Marvel at Queens of Wrestling, Wonder Woman is going to keep her win streak intact.
Yeah, it hurts Mercedes, I know.
Daniel Mars.
Right on!
No. Oh my God! Off the top! Oh! Wait! Oh my God! Oh, what a move that was! The button now, Sasuke ducking! Sasuke sinking! Oh, he got it! 10 years of chasing a tree!
This is UCCW, the Ultimate CAW Championship Wrestling.
CXWI World Champion.
And now he's gonna swing it! Police champion! Wait here. Oh my, did you see? Another one! Like the third one! Oh, but no, I just hit a 10! The elbow drop! On the top!
CCL Summer Madness.
And can we point out the fact that we got a really big mega event type match going on that's about to happen right now?
Yep.
I don't think the fans really understand what they're about to experience here.
I think they understand it quite well with the amount of cheers that are going on right now.
They're about to experience greatness in the flesh.
Greatness!
And he has earned that moniker in more ways than 175.
Absolutely right, D-Wall. And ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to point out the fact that today's contest will be sponsored by Johnson & Johnson.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You did not just say that.
After what this man did to poor Smokey, I have every right to say that on his behalf.
Dude,
And that's where
did you see Gateway to Heaven?
he gets to be a cheerleader.
Did you see Gateway to Heaven?
Of course I saw Gateway to Heaven.
Well, as of now, it has been confirmed that the Great D will face for the first time ever at Revelations 3 Desperate Struggle, Dante Styles.
I hope Dante Styles makes this man realize that he's not as great as he used to be.
Well, right now, he's going up against somebody who is on equal level to the Great D in many people's eyes. Isn't that right, Eddie?
Well, at least in his own mind. But I'll tell you what, he's drafted quite a resume for himself.
Yes, he has. Not taking anything away from him either. There he is. The current hardcore champion. The ultimate one. Nitro. Yeah.
And that brought him into his company.
The manager of stars, as he calls himself, the Doc. He says that he saw something in this man that nobody else did, and that's why he's with him, and that's why he's a champion.
Well, I mean,
At least that's what he told me and a few other people.
well, let's not ignore the fact that
Yeah, you're right, Ed.
that's none of my business.
They gave him the hardcore title.
That's none of my business. 60. The other thing, the Great D, the wrestling professional, 67, 272 from Las Vegas. Former CCL World National Champion, former four-time NGW Ultimate Champion. Brittni CCL World Champion, the Ultimate One, Nitro, 5'11", 210 from Prison there in Australia, current hardcore champion, former COH Internet champion, YouTube X Division and Intercontinental champion, making his madness Sherman debut.
And the man who will punish the Great D here tonight.
Well, we'll see as the bell rings and Nitro with the uppercut and reversal there.
Oh!
Retain a kick.
Super kick! By the way, the winner this week had Chris Knight from the quarterfinal.
I will admit this though about the Doc. A lot of people may not like what he did at Fanarchy, but like I said about Sherman earlier, you may not like the attitude and the act and the antics and the tactics, but Doc's been around for like 10 plus
He's been
years.
around a long time.
Yeah, and if he saw something in the Ultimate One that not a lot. Oh God!
He just
See, if it was referee Ratburn Sally, he would be crying to his mama. If this was Daryl Flash Morris, he probably would have ran out of the way in time. If this was the toughest ref in the goddamn business, Mr. AJ Monahan, then he wouldn't have fell down that easily. And he would have got back up a whole lot quicker. Can I also once again tell Acid Dallas very kindly and very respectively, as a gentleman that I am, please bring AJ Monahan back. Please. Just point that out. Eddie misses him. They had great talks.
I'm missing.
They went to the bar together a couple of nights. He, you know.
They had a favorite format Nitro, but great D. You know, the advantage of being 6'7" and all.
Yep.
And that, you know, and the youth age. Just saying.
Chris Knight, like I said, awaits the winner of this match.
And of course,
Chris, go ahead.
And of course, we'll be challenging for the CCL World Title at Call All Stars 9. And unless someone changes within the next
Nitro with the chomp right across Great D's chest. And he taunts off like it's nothing.
Yeah, I thought.
Indeed, a number of classic bouts going to happen at Call All Stars 9, that being one of them.
Yeah, Matt Farrell versus Malik Brown, which I know MTB is very excited about.
Not only that, but the Great Smokey will finally put away that smarky know-it-all Ben Hitman.
And as confirmed on day 2, Amber Stevens will face Laura Croft at Queens of Wrestling. Oh wait, Boss Man Slam!
Yeah, but
Wait, cover!
1, 2,
and that was close.
I know you're about to get to it, but I'm going ahead and finish. That match, Amber and Laura, that match will happen at Queens of Wrestling 3. Whether it be for the Call All Stars Women's Championship will depend on the outcome at Call All Stars 9 when Amber takes on Paige of New Dawn Pro.
Yeah, and like I pointed out, when that match was made, it could end up turning into a triple threat because Amber could realistically put in her rematch clause for the Call All Stars Women's title. So Paige could end up winning the match, as you see an Indian Deathlock by the Ultimate One. She can end up winning the match, and then end up facing Laura Croft and Amber for the title. That would be a match right there. And speaking of a match for the ages, we got one right here in Nitro, the Ultimate One, and the Great D.
The right hand across the face of Nitro, the Ultimate One.
Yes, the Ultimate One.
Yep.
Well, nonetheless, and
oh my God!
Oh wow!
And you see the Great D, and look, the Doc knows Great D very, very well. I'm sure there's a lot of mutual respect between the Great D and the Doctor in a professional standpoint.
Big man flying over the rope. That is a 6'7" grown man.
$6'7",
Yeah.
270 pounds.
And yeah, a 6'7", 270-pound man should not be doing something like that. But he does it anyway because he's the wrestling professional of virtual wrestling.
The elbow right to the heart. Shades of the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Yeah. He put him in the danger zone. No.
I like the Great D very much, but I gotta respect the man's athleticism.
That's one thing, you gotta respect the Great D. Whether a lot of people say Great D is overrated.
Exactly.
A lot of people say Great D's overrated. A lot of people say that he's past his prime. Blah blah blah. You gotta respect what this man has done and continues to do in this business. That's something that a lot of people.
No. Nitro going for a tilt-a-whirl DDT. Not a tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Float around DDT.
Float over, yeah. Great D looking to get one step closer to that world title he hasn't held since 2014.
Now the Great D up on the top rope, looking to fly again. Off the rope, big close line.
Into the cover.
1, 2. No.
Can you believe Great D has not held the CCL World title since November of 2014 when he lost it to Casey Gordon in Casey's second match in CCL? That's how long it's been. You would expect Great D would have had the world title back at least once by now, but he has not been able to do it.
He's had more than a couple shots at it, too.
Exactly, and that's what's strange.
Well, nonetheless, Great D, a multi-time world champion in multiple leagues, but Nitro.
Always going for that knee.
Looking for that knee, calls Ultimate Glory in. Oh,
no! Yeah, it wasn't very glorious on that one. No pun intended to the glorious one.
Look at that submission hold from the Great D.
That's only locked in, but Nitro right there. Right by the ropes.
That's ring awareness. That's ring smarts that I'm sure the doc taught him. Always be aware of your surroundings.
Well, you don't become the CCL hardcore champion just by taking a chair shot to the face. You got to be intelligent.
I'm sure you're saying that. I'm sure you're saying. I'm sure you're saying that on behalf of Matt Farrow towards Malik Brown for their match at Call All Stars, aren't you?
I'm expecting Malik Brown to wipe the floor with Matt Farrow.
Okay. And as you see, oh, what a kick to the face by Great D. The Ultimate One looking to hold 2 championships in CCL, though. Let's not forget that. If he wins this tournament and ends up facing the world champion.
Great D bounces.
Ooh.
Wow.
He hits him right and the doctor always standing around.
Wait, Great D now.
Look at the height.
A 6'7" man should not be going up that high. A 6'7" man should not be going up that high, but he just did. Can we just point that out? Yep. Uh-oh. Greatest move of all time? Ooh. And this one could very well be over, Eddie.
The greatest move of all time, absolutely on the money.
You got to get him away from the... Is he too close to the ropes? No.
Oh, he's just out of reach. Leg is hooked. And the
wow.
Rope, guys.
Great D punching his ticket to the next round.
And a bout with Chris right away.
That should be a good one.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, we got some main event quality matches in the next round. We didn't stack this tournament for nothing, folks.
I don't remember, and mind you, I've gone home. I don't remember a tournament being this long.
Well, I mean, there's a reason for it. Everybody's looking for that one opportunity to be world or women's champion, considering how heated the CCL is becoming as of late.
That's the greatest move of all time, not put it away.
And now we got a huge match for the next round between Chris Knight and the Great D.
Hey, it's Eddie Mack, the lead voice of the CW Champions League, and I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you know when a new video goes up. Oh yeah, and share this video with your friends too, the whole show, really. And check out our summer old stuff too. Thanks.